Hello there, and welcome back to my Cobalt Core Let's Play series. This is my series where I try to get a hardest win with each of the 56 total crew combinations, and today I got Peri, Books, and Cat as my crew. For this team, I'm going to go with the Artemis, just because it's a well-rounded ship I am very familiar with. Otherwise, I do have some consideration for the Ares because the lower movement is a bit more, becomes better with a 4-wide ship that also has access to armor. And then Peri can line up with weak points better as well. Cat also has some preference for this just due to toggle cannons being its own card that you're guaranteed to have access to. Books is less excited for this ship, mostly because with a 4-card draw each turn, it's harder to do an infinite with Books. Otherwise, Jupiter, it's a maybe. I don't think this is too good with this team comp. I'm not too fond of Gemini, and then the Tide Runner is just a generically good ship. So yes, let us begin. For our reroute power option, I'm going to lose 1 max shield just because it's hard to get with 4 shield with not a dedicated shield generation character. Yes, we do have Dizzy.exe, but that's unreliable and I might want to remove this anyways. And then even if we get to 4 shield, it also has to be impactful as well for us to really suffer from that reroute power option. Otherwise, I'm going to remove a card because we have both Mage Hand and Multishot, so we don't really need basic shots. I'm more concerned about our defenses with this team, so I'm hoping to get that made better. And then we get Escalate. So from here, I'm going to check the repair yards. We have 3 in a row, so we can go for a Terry build. Yeah. Otherwise, let's see. Basic block, and then corrupted core, and then basic dodge. I'm not worried about doing basic shot at all. It's unlikely that it will be too impactful. And then I'm just going to choose a card. It's going to be Unpolished Crystal, so I can get that activated. I can use Dizzy.exe. I don't think I will ever play Stun Source in this fight, so I will go with a block shot. And then I'm not going to use it, so it remains free. Okay. There we go. You want to keep 3 evade on your ship as much as possible, because that way you're guaranteed to be able to dodge any attack that the ship throws at you. Here, this is a little unfortunate. We will take 1 hull. And then because I kept block shot free, I'm able to win this turn. And let's see here. I'm tempted to pick up Riggs.exe just for the either extra card draw is nice or the evade, which we do kind of suffer with for. Yes, it does thicken up the deck a little bit, but that is a price I'm willing to pay. Let's see here. Do we have an elite coming up? So the 7 damage could help a lot against both Drake and Jumbo, in case we run into them. For now, I'm going to get that 50% damage increase. And we get Spike 2, or the Needler. I'm going to do Button Mash, just because it thins out of my deck right away. I get to 2 or more shields, so I can deal with Payback. We could run into Janitor Bot here, which is my next concern. Let's see here. So yeah, I'm going to try and keep Imperial Blast if possible. For now, I'm just going to go through my deck. Juke could be nice. Just get out of the way of the 2 column attack. And then I'm already at max shield, so I'm going to gain more evade. Okay. And then escalate, and then get that good escalate value. And we're going to do it again. Let's see here, we're not guaranteed to win. I don't want to do options because that makes me draw more cards. In fact, given how the deck has gone, we are probably going to lose one hull, if not 3. Otherwise, I'm just going to get out of here. And we should win on this turn. Okay, and then I don't need anything else. Energy refund in case I want to pick up Peri, the card. But I think Ion Converter for the extra shield every now and then. Sasha, that's nice. Us pulling Jettison Hatch would be nice. Otherwise, Jet Thrusters would also be good as well. Deflection just for the extra knockback it gives. Here I can do Multishot. That knocks the soccer ball over. And then I'm going to pick up options just for the extra evade, so I can catch up on this ball much more often. And what does the other rigs give me? Echo? Sure, I'll pick up Echo. I want to draw Deflection again, just because it helps give me a shield that I may need. And then also knocks the wall 2 over. Okay, the ball might be nice, but I think artifacts are just better. Stun Caliber is also great with Peri as well. Fracture Detection is also great. So our deck is largely coming together. This doesn't have any upgrades. But I think for now I'm going to get rid of a basic shot. Okay, cool. Juke for now. So it's a 50-50 shot if this works. If it doesn't, I have to move. If it does, I don't. So yes, I have to move. Okay. Lunge gets me out of the way. Rep Core just to get rid of it. And then evasive shot so I can get that extra evade. Refresh interval. Okay. We're just going to use that now. And win. Oh, so I can escalate. That's nice. And then, yeah, I just want to draw more escalates over time. I'm gonna keep the basic shot and just get an escalate upgraded. That's in case I get something like Simplicity. Hit. Shield. Oh, what do I draw? Okay, I'll lose some damage here, but I don't take any hull, which I'm happy about. Knock you out. If I get an attack, I'm going to be happy. Get Fleetfoot, which, for all things considered, is okay. I value one evade more than one hull, so I'm going to take the hit here. There we go. Multi-shot, stuns, and now I can just move off to the side. Dizzy just for the potential shield. Button mash could be useful. Rigs. What does Rigs give me? Evasive shot. hit you, and then get basic dodge. And this is where button mash comes into play. I'll get rid of Corrupted Core for now. And there we go, 5 hull to go, or I guess 6 damage. And we have it. Cool. Okay, we're down to hull, which isn't horrible. We have Prism in case we want to go into a Prism build, but at this point we have 2 Escalate sources, we have Multishot, we also have Stun Caliber and Fracture Detection. I don't think we need the damage. And then Hunter's Wings kind of pairs really nicely with Ion Converter, and also helps us with our evade problem as well. Rings. We only have 1 energy left. So I'm gonna take the guaranteed option. And then I'm gonna keep up my evade in case I need it. Hit. And then it doesn't matter which one you do. If you had Docky Drum, then I would have gone with Lunge. Most likely. It depends on what number it was on. If Lunge would have gotten you the extra chip shot, then I would have done Evade instead. Anyways, let's take this opportunity to deal a ton of damage and win. Okay. Let's look at Peri art real quick. So, Endless Magazine is decent. So maybe if I actually want to pick it up. Wave Charge, no, thickens my deck. You know what? I'm gonna try it out, see if it's good or not. I also want Escalate A to get upgraded. And then I just want to keep getting more and more repair yards. Yeah, that's fine. Gives me a tiny bit of time to scale up. Evasive Shot, and then get more evade, so I can deal with the missiles. What does Riggs give me? Okay, I can refresh my hand. Stun you, and then I can move off to the side. Hunter's Wings gives me the sword dodge I want, and then Ion Converter gives me that extra shield. Stun Shot, don't want to use, but it might be useful in the future. There we go, dodge everything, and then just deal some extra damage. I need to deal 4 more damage, and then I win. If I wanted to be mean, I could kill Soratso, but I'm going to let him live today. And I don't want anything. Let's see here. So, remove a card. We don't need basic block anymore. We have Ion Converter and Hunter Wings to largely handle our defenses. Plus, we have Mage Hand. Guess I will do nothing. Okay, and then we get to use Endless Magazine for the first time. Let's see how well it handles in this fight. Stun you, stun you. Shoot! In case I need the extra movement. And then I'm going to gain 1 evade. Dodge this column. And again, I don't need anything. Recalibrate, that could turn this multi-shot into a draw source. Sharp edges is just some chip damage I don't think we need. And then yeah, let's gain an artifact. Craft emitters is kind of nice. Just for the Riggs fight that has the fist missiles. Anyways. Endless magazine. Escalate A doesn't do anything here. It'll just go away at the end of my turn. I honestly forgot we had fracture detection. Yeah, so finding fracture detection is kind of nice. And then Riggs, any 1 damage. Charge beam works. If I had something like Drake.exe in my hand there, I would have played it just to try and dig for the what's it called? There's a card in there that allows you to heal. Same with Peri.exe. Anyways, hit, stun. Hit again. And then I guess I can use Crystal Shard. Don't want to draw any of the EXEs next turn. Scoot off to the side. Okay, I'm good for this turn. Bolt, I guess, just for now. And again, dodge. And we win. Okay, skip rewards. I don't think I need to upgrade Endless Magazine. I don't think the 2 damage matters. And then I don't think I want to keep drawing this either. And then yeah, if I get Grazer Beam, I might be a little sad just due to Basic Shot not... I can't do the infinite with Basic Shot A, but I think it's better to get Escalate A more often. What does Crystal Shard give me? Endless Magazine when I have the chance. I don't need to dodge anything. I guess evade is more important than getting a dizzy card. I'm already good on shield. Okay, if I get any 1 damage, come on, any 1 attack, draw shot works. Hit you, hit you. Okay, what's the dizzy card? There we go, we can do refresh interval. Just to get rid of it is largely why. And then, yeah, I don't mind taking the extra damage here. I am outputting a ton of it. Also, I'm likely to gain it back anyways. We don't need a second one. Time skip. So we can draw it once. It helps keep our escalate up. So I'm fine with it. We could also be able to change it later. And then power drive. Uh, these two are our aggressive cards. We can get rid of Mage Hand at this point in the run. It's not doing really anything. So, yeah. What do you give me? Panic. I'll pick it up just to say that I've picked it up at some point during this series. Go dodge. You, and then Endless Magazine. Hit. What does Riggs provide? Sure, let's do Echo. Let's guarantee we get another Escalate. And then, hey, look! Escalate. Then, yeah, if I play Panic, I either dodge or I deal 2 damage. I'm already at max shield anyway, so not too impactful for me. Okay, another 3 repair yards. I think we had 9 repair yards this run. Doesn't really matter. I'm gonna take the free damage and then charge beam for the boost in, or I guess the lunge and damage I can do later. I guess I can keep the evade and play lunge. I forgot we had recalibrate. Time skip, move you off to the side. Gain some extra shield that I'm going to gain anyways. And, yeah, we just kind of win. Flux B is kind of tempting. But I don't think it's too impactful. We're kind of just killing everything. We also have stun caliber. Come on, buckshot. Buckshot is great because it is like Multishot, only its A upgrade is 2 more damage, so it's even better scaling. For now, Buckshot can stun that. We discovered the Brittle Point, which I didn't know you can do with a 0 damage attack. Okay. You... what does Riggs give me? Options, which is nice, and then get rid of Corrupted Core. Hunter's Wings allows me to dodge. Okay, so Peri Diversion still hits Buckshot. Nice to know. I think at this point I can almost win. Oh, there we go. Let's draw some more in case that wasn't enough damage. I don't need anything. 0 draw is tempting, but I only really have 2 targets for it. So it's a skip. I don't have any 3-cost cards, so prepped batteries it is. And then let's get the really good scaling card. Premeditation helps us with our movement issues. And then, let's see here, Mage Hand kind of has been doing nothing, and it is weakened by Power Diversion. Let's see here. 2 damage there. What does Riggs give me? 0 draw? Lunge just to dodge. And then, let's see here. Recalibrate is going to be pretty useful here. We get another Escalate. And then I also get time skip for next turn. Done. Hit you. And then just do 10 damage. You can dodge. But lunge is going to get hit the brittle point and then allow me to win. Okay, so we're at the final fight. I guess Dizzy.exe can get removed. Hasn't been serving me too much. Escalate A. You know what? We have prepped batteries. We might as well get the extra juice going right away. Unless magazine can be used. Good off there. And 50-50 shot. And then, doesn't really matter. I don't want to accidentally draw a multi-shot, so I'm fine with losing all my shield here. I guess I do gain one back anyways. Hit you. See if I can't draw a little bit more. Nope. At least not this turn, but we're doing pretty well at this point in the run. Move to the left to lunge, which stuns you. I'm going to draw 2 extra cards. And at this point, I largely think we have it. Chip shot. And then we have buckshot, one of my favorite cards in this game. So yes, that is Peri, Books, and Cat complete, which just leaves, I think, 8 more runs we have left to do. But otherwise, just to summarize the run we just had, getting an early Escalate kind of just gave us a clear path to victory that we wanted to go for. So from there, it's just get the 50% damage boost from Multishot A. Upgrade Escalates, so we get the so we can scale up the damage. Multi-shot alone is not good enough for that. Endless Magazine actually put in some decent work. It's not needed. I think I would have been able to still win this run regardless if I didn't draft it. Let's see here. Otherwise, Riggs.exe. If I got something like, I guess, Jettison Hatch, the Riggs.exes were going to be the next to go, and then I think Lunge as well. And then past that, I would have also gotten rid of stuff like Endless Magazine and then Unpolished Crystal. And even in Multi-Shot, and just rely on Buckshot, just because that scales up damage much quicker than Multi-Shot does, even with Power Diversion. Which does still remove, or I guess doesn't remove, it still lowers the attack by 1, so an Escalate, Peri, or Power Diversion, and Buckshot still will do 0 damage. And then yeah, Stun Caliber, very impactful card in this run. Just being able to stun a lot of attacks and get like a mini EMP slug is nice. And then Hunter's Wings was also pretty good as well, being able to dodge a lot of damage. Anyways, if you guys have any feedback for how I can make my videos better, feel free to leave a comment down below, and I wish you have a nice day. Take care.